Whew. Oh, he took a breath as well. Creepy. Okay, I inhale the clear night air and breathe it out. Then I push the door open.
Mm-hmm.
A cabinet with old books inside. There's nothing here but books and junk now. Okay. What in the world? There are red handprints all over the wall. They're red mold, not blood. The same type of mold as on the notices. The tower wasn't like this before. The clock tower has changed. Is this also the work of the departed? Ugh. What is this dreadful sensation filling the air? The power of the curse is overwhelming. I have to put an end to it quickly. Alright. Fuck, I can't move. What? This place is... It doesn't make sense. Why am I back in the room filled with handprints? Something beyond my comprehension is happening right now. This is bad. The curse is slowly eating my body. My body won't last if I don't put a stop to this right now. Come on, I need to stop the curse. I should have maybe looked at that. Why am I back here again? I wonder... How do I stop the curse? Do I... Wait, I'll go look at the... Wait, there's more hands. Am I crazy? There's more hands. What's happening? Oh. Oh, the doll! What's that? Something's rolling on the floor. This is... No, she was so pretty. The broken remnants of the female doll. But how? What happened? With the pain from the curse and the agitation from the surprise, my head's about to burst. Calm down, just calm your ass down. So I say to myself over and over again. Then I inspect the broken female doll while I'm dying. Her limbs are missing, only her head, dress, and some broken pieces remain. When I look closely at the broken pieces, I see something resembling teeth marks. This is most likely from a bite, so they ate the doll. She was devoured by the departed. The departed grew stronger after devouring the doll, which turned the lights in the special building red. It does make sense. I hear a faint voice. Is this the doll's voice? Take me. Eat me. What do you want to say? Take me. Take her with you. Eat me. No, I don't think I want to do that. Eat me. Protect you. From red mold? From red curse. Her voice goes silent. What did the female doll say? Take me. Eat me to protect you from the red curse. I still don't get it, however. This doll mustered all her remaining strength just to say that to me, so I can't ignore her words. I'd better take her corpse with me. Head of the female doll. Obtained red dress, okay. Oh my god, the curse is gone. The malicious disturbance that was happening in this place has subsided. It makes me feel a little bit better. Is this all thanks to this female doll? Confrontation with the departed has been added to the spirit file. The departed harbors a massive grudge while also longing to exchange vows with their groom. A document I found on M-Town's ceremony mentions that the etiquette and tools used all have great significance. I need to remember all of this in case some trivial thing can be used against the departed. The female doll's last words concerned me. She told me to bring her to protect myself. What did she mean by the red curse and eat me? Do I really have to? Nothing makes sense. So much is at stake. Who do I believe? Who do I doubt? Time's running out. I have to make a decision. Well, I already made a decision to trust the red doll. The fragments of the female doll are scattered on the floor. Eat me to protect you from the red curse. What does it mean? I climb the ladder once again. Where will this ladder take me this time? Will I end up climbing the clock tower for all eternity without an exit? My mind conjures up numerous ominous predictions like this, one after another. Except I know that can't be how this ends. What the departed wants is a wedding ceremony, and a groom is needed for that to happen. I guess this ladder is like a vertical wedding aisle, and waiting for me at the end will be my bride. Ooh. Well now, this is interesting. I find myself in a bright red room. The stone walls and floors are covered with red mold. There are strange plants growing on the floor that look like overgrown moss, a sight that you'll never see in nature. Did the departed cause this paranormal phenomenon? There's an altar in the middle of the room. It's an altar that would be the center of a Western-style wedding. This will be the end of my walk down the aisle, then. I'll take the notice out and check it. The day to exchange vows has arrived. I shall be waiting for you under the oath bell. Please come after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that about? Is that going to come into play now? Because they're like different colors. After that, in the red wedding hall. But we're in the red wedding hall. What was that about? Please call the name of your bride who is hiding in school. In the red wedding hall, please call the name of your bride who is hiding in school. This place must be the red wedding hall. Then I should call the departed by the name they've been using at school. Right, the very name I have guessed. Ah, this is where the guess comes into play. Okay, please be right, please be right. And Himiko wasn't a red herring. I wonder if there's a reason why they want me to call them by their name here. Perhaps the departed wishes to have a groom that really knows every single thing about his bride. Everything, even their terrifying secrets. The departed who has been hiding in Konoehara Academy, your real name is Michiho Kinukawa and Himeko Doryo. My voice echoes throughout the room. I'm gonna die if I'm wrong. There's no answer at all, only the heavy silence filling the air. Fuck, am I wrong? Kind of disappointing, actually. Don't kill me. Did I get it right? I expected nothing less of you, my dear husband. I believed in you. Got it right? I mean, I guess it's obvious, right? That's why I was like, how am I wrong? Two people appear before my eyes. Doryo, Michiho. I was hoping I was wrong. However, my guess was on the mark. Dear husband, we've been watching you while hiding in the school the whole time. Dear husband, we've tested you to see if you're worthy of being our real husband or not. So it is the two sisters, right? Both of them sound dead. Their eyes are lifeless. They don't look like the Doryo and Michiho I came to know. You two are the departed's brides, the Mayumura sisters, Mikiko and Michiyo Mayumura. Right, sisters was the key to unlocking the truth. The departed wasn't just one entity hiding at the school, it was two. Right, yep. I had proof that Michiho was the departed, which meant the person who received the curse at the same time, would also be the departed. Doryo, bearing that mark on her face, is displaying the evidence that she's indeed the departed as well. Then, are you the ones who caused all those spirits to appear? That is correct. So the spirit I saw clinging to Doryo's back was fake. The groom only needs his bride. The bride only needs her groom. Everyone else is unnecessary. If they're allowed to keep using the dead to cause more casualties, the damage will be incalculable as their victims become new spirits. More and more people will die until the bride and groom are all that remain. That's the ending the departed desires. I have to stop this twisted madness at any cost. Dear husband, you have shown us your brilliant intelligence. You managed to learn the truth about us without being deceived by sympathy or fake deaths. Dear husband, you have shown us your impeccable lineage. Due to your bloodline, you were able to see, hear, and face the spirits. Dear husband, you have shown us your stunning personality. Having formed an emotional bond with us brides, you mustered up the courage to push through your fear for us. You're not like those weak, fragile, beheaded men, or the coward who fled from the notice. Izumi, so it was Izumi. Izumi was a husband candidate. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You're different from those fake grooms. Dear heavens, you truly are our real husband. What are you going to do to me? We are the departed's brides and groom. Let us exchange our marriage vows in this red wedding hall, and spend our days in this mushikabi chamber forever after. That is the happy ending we long for. But, Mikiko, dear husband looks delicious. I can't control myself anymore. Dear husband. Can I bite you? Please don't. Oh, Jesus. Michiho's face changes before my eyes. How terrifying. Is this the departed's true form? Wanna bite. I wanna bite, husband. Every time she speaks, the insects coming out of her mouth move their legs. What is that black liquid dripping from her mouth? Is that her saliva? Does she see me as food? I'm completely disoriented. My mind can't process everything before me. I feel like the last thin thread of my sanity is going to snap. Do not rush, Michio. We must exchange vows first. Days, weeks, and months from now, our husband's body shall be dyed in Mushikabi's color. His organs shall be infested with mold, and he'll be filled with insects, making him beautiful. We need to wait until that time, alright? Wanna bite. What a troublesome child. Dear husband, you are a bad man, because you really do look delicious. Dear husband. Can I bite you? No. The mark on Dorio's face starts spreading like mold, distorting her face. So yeah, one of them was insects and one of them was mold. Is that unsightly look on her face supposed to be joy? I'm quaking in fear just looking at her. I can't even muster a scream. Want to bite, want to bite. Want to bite, want to bite, want to bite, want to bite, want to bite. They can no longer control their ravenous hunger. The figures of two brides who longed for a wedding are no longer here. Instead, what I'm seeing now are two long-dead spirits who were warped by madness. Uh-oh. Mikiko, shall we bite him together? Michio, let us bite him together. Dorio and Michio look at each other. Then they hug one another. Their arms and legs intertwine, body pressed against body, sticking like glue. Yeah, is this how they become the thing? After repeating the same motion several times, the boundary between the two disappears and they have united into one. I don't like it. Look, dear husband. Look at us, we have consumed the scarlet marionette. So they're going to look different now. The upcoming cutscene does not contain... It's never, ever in a million years contained horrifying anything. I'm curious to what she looks like. No. Oop. Well, that wasn't horrifying at all. I mean, it looks weird. And when the candlestick is relit... Where's my cat gone? Dear husband, am I beautiful now? Ugh. Ah. My mind and body are overwhelmed by fear, like I'm a toad being hypnotized by a serpent. The departed has gained a new form from the swirling red mold. A grotesque-looking demon coming out of a doll's bulging belly. I can feel her intense emotion as her four eyes stare me down. And that emotion is desire. the scarlet desire to devour their beloved and usher them to their demise. Is it even possible to save them? I want to try. Dear husband, let me bathe all of you in the color of insects. No. No. My health. A flood of insects issue forth from their mouth and assault me. If this keeps up, I'll be eaten alive by bugs. But I can't give up here. What should I do? Okay. Shit, my cat wants to go out. Okay, we will deal with this in a second once I let my cat out. Okay. Okay, so we know that insects are coming at us right now. And we heard about the frogs being the thing to scare insects, right? Because frogs eat insects. So I think for the first thing we should do is get rid of the insects, hopefully. Which is with the dried up frog. Because I don't think shooting her is going to do any good. And I don't think the bleach is going to do any good. Unless we were talking about the mold, which in case, yeah, I think it would do great. The bleach would do good, but right now we're thinking about the insects. Right? The insects was key there. Hold towards the insects, right?
Yosh.
Hurts us a little bit. I hold up the dried up frog to cover myself from the attacking bugs. Yeah, that's exactly why I did it. I'm sorry, but it's stupid. It's stupid. This is stupid. Because now I'm gonna get hurt. Yeah, my plan was correct, I swear. Because, okay, let's see what the other ones do. Shoot the insects. Stupid as fuck. There's like 1,000 of them. Shoot the departed. Not gonna work I fear that's not gonna work anymore. Liquid bleach. Spray on the insects. Maybe? Hold towards insects. No. They're not gonna be scared of a fucking bleach bottle. So it's the dried up frog. It has to be. Hold towards the insects. And I just got like a 12% chance of failure and it just happened to work like that. Now it's 99, so it should work. Right. It's a success. It doesn't mean it did it, but it's a success. If I'm wrong, I'll just do it again. I hold the dried up frog in front of me the moment I lay my hand on the frog. I remember what that voice told me earlier. Yeah, frogs drive away bugs. That's what I'm saying. I knew it was going to come back. There's so much stuff that is going to come back that's going to be right, and it's going to rely on you remembering things that you have learned throughout this whole thing. Like the proper ritual for the bride or whatever. The thing that they said it was going to be, not what they actually got, which caused them to become this way. This might work then. The departed sneers as the insects pour forth an attack. But then the insects disperse into the darkness to avoid the frog. Looks like this is the right choice. Yes, it has to be. Okay. Okay. The departed shrieks in anger upon seeing the insects leave. They seem to be muttering something. What the heck are they saying? Bugs? No, is it mold? So now we have to do something against the mold. Just as I think that to myself, a sharp pain runs throughout my arm. But you know, I'm not going to drink bleach to stop this. Because we have another way. Something very recently, actually, which doesn't cause you to go back in your mind at all towards anything. It's a very recent thing we've learned. Mold starts growing on my arm. So now they're going with the mold, huh? I can feel the mold spreading throughout my body. I feel like vomiting. Dear husband, let me bathe you in the color of mold. Oh my god. I let my cat back in because he didn't want to go out. But now he wants to go out again, I fear. No, he's having a drink, never mind. I'll get consumed by mold at this rate. No time to sit around. You're correct. I need to do something before this damn mold covers my whole body, except I don't really have an idea of what I need to do. Let's believe that there are clues somewhere, because if I don't do something, I'll be dead. The doll. She said, eat me. Eat me. She said, eat me. But eat me to protect you from the red mole. Grabbing the female doll's head, I try eating a piece of it. It's gonna be like, oh, but I coughed it up because it's made of plastic or something. No, okay, we do it. The moment I lay my hand on the doll's broken remains, We remember why we're doing this, right? I remember what the voice said at that time. Eat me to protect you from the red curse. A little bit nervous, I warily take a piece of the female doll's head. It's an unpleasant sensation, like I'm chewing on a stone, then a clay texture and taste start to spread inside my mouth. Making up my mind, I swallow it down. We can think about the implications for that later, at that moment. Both the mold and the unpleasant nausea disappear in an instant. Looks like this is the right choice. Yep, my cat wants to go out now. Great. The departed sounds distraught after seeing both the insect and mold clear away. Okay. The departed sounds distraught after seeing both the insects and mold cleared away. Okay. Oh, she's coming closer. She can bite me for realsies. Letting out a roar, they approach me. Is he gonna eat me now? Can I bite you, my beloved husband? Let me bite you. Here we go again. The departed won't ever be satisfied until they kill me, although... If the Mayumura sisters are the departed, do they really want my death? The Mayumura sisters longed for a blissful marriage. Tell me, this bloody ritual can't be the dream wedding that you always wanted. What is it that you really want? Dear husband. Is that their answer? They sound sad. Right at that moment, I hear something distant from the darkness surrounding my vision. Give it back. It's the doll, right? That voice just now. By give it back, do you mean... Shit, it's not working, huh? I'm pretty sure the voice just now was the departed's true feelings, but they've returned to be in their mad monster form. Okay, so it wasn't the doll. Can I bite you? Bite, 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 bite. I guess you really can't communicate with the spirit, huh? But at least I've got a clue now. I might be able to save the departed soul by using that clue. Give it back. Let's see what our choices are. There's something I need to give back to them. It's probably something used in a celebration, given that this is a wedding. Okay, let me... What is the red dress? It's as gorgeous as a wedding dress. Okay, that could be it. Not that yet. If that is going to be a thing, it'll be a thing later. Like, more reference to it, I feel like. I don't think it's that. So what are options? Not the red spider lilies. I don't believe it's the vermilion ink yet. I don't think we'd have to do that yet. I do think there's going to be a more obvious prompt for that one. A crimson dress? Did they wear crimson? I didn't think they wore crimson dresses. Am I crazy? Am I just wrong? I don't think. It'll be in items. Where would it... It's like, oh, I wrote everything down. Okay, that's not helpful. This one. Red threads. Red threads. You call clothes thread sometimes, right? And I mean, it's made of thread, so, right? Present it, right? Present it to them. I'm scared.
Yosh.
This is like a kind of a shot in the dark, but also it has to be it. It wants red thread. I carefully present the red dress to the departed. This success rate automatically worries me. Okay. But it makes me think it's not right, because the ones that are right usually have like an 80% chance of succeeding. Holding the dress with both hands, I get down on my knees and offer it to the departed. I shall give you this dress. vermilion thread. See? Thread. Give. The departed mutters something with a smile. Did they just tell me to give them vermilion thread? I'm pretty sure this dress is made of red silk thread, so it should fit the bill. So that's exactly what I said we were going to have to do, is we're going to have to reenact the wedding that they were supposed to get. Is this the standard custom during a real wedding? Is this the celebration you want? The departed stares at me in silence. They seem somewhat bewildered. I guess this is evidence that I've stirred something in their heart. Looks like this is the right choice. Good, yes. I feel like this game is actually leading you to correct deductions. I'll touch more on this later. The departed takes a slow, deep breath. Perhaps the departed longs to experience a traditional M-Town wedding ceremony. Remember the true vows you long for. The departed starts breathing heavily. Did that trigger a memory or something? Uh-oh. Letting out a roar, they approach me. And you still want to bite me? Come on, girl. Bite. Shit, guess that's not it. The departed has gone insane once again. They're on the verge of devouring me. However, there's no way I can give up here. Think, damn it. There must still be something I can do. The next step was the paint. Or whatever. What the departed probably wants is a traditional wedding. Yeah, I already know that. I believe the groom usually gives something to their bride, but it's still not enough. What else should I do? It's the vermilion ink. Let me just check, please. And she shut up. And she shut up. Not that. Where is it? Here. Mere lipstick on their teeth. Okay.
Yosh.
I open the vermilion ink container to apply it to the departed's teeth. Don't fail. There's no need for you to fail. Okay. Dipping my finger in the vermilion ink, I call out to the departed. Let's just exchange our wedding vows. Let me paint your teeth red. Dear husband. I feel like the departed isn't as deranged as they were before. Now's the time. Don't bite me. I nervously extend the fingers I've coated with vermilion ink toward the departed. This is what's written in the chief priest's note I found at Mushikabi Shrine. Yeah, what I was reading to do this. At wedding ceremonies in M-Town, the groom is supposed to give the bride vermilion thread and paint her teeth red. All the M-Town brides were overjoyed to be on the receiving end of this traditional practice. Using what I've got, a dress made with red silk thread would equate to giving the bride vermilion thread, yes. And smearing red ink on their teeth aligns with painting their teeth red with lipstick. So if I were to do that now, I gently smear the vermilion ink on the departed's teeth, giving them a blessing. The departed, this is the blessing that I, your groom, give to you. My bride. Did it work? Seems happy. After a long silence, their lips curve into a smile. Then, dear husband, for so long. For so long. For you. After muttering such a thing, kind of anticlimactic, right? The departed disappears with a cry that is oddly neither filled with love nor hatred. Looks like this is the right choice. That can't be it. We can't just be like, okay, bye. Right? This should be good, or is it? The departed regain their lost blessings so they can finally rest in peace. I really hope that's the case, however. A cold wind refuses to stop blowing through the gaping hole in my heart. Dorio, Michiho. For a while, I simply stand rooted to this spot, stunned and distraught. Then, I think about the way those girls simply disappeared without regaining their consciousness. I remember the look on their faces when that happened. They were smiling for some reason. It's time to go. Now that I've managed to survive this ordeal somehow, there are some things that I must do. Is Mashta alive or not? As I descend, I notice that the red handprints on the wall have now vanished. I assume that all other strange phenomena have ceased after the departed's departure. Get it? The departed's departure? The clock tower is frozen in time. Bet the hands won't ever move again. Because the two students who wanted to make that happen for the school's 70th anniversary are no longer with us. Better get out of here. Yasuoka's waiting for me. Guess that was the ending. The vengeful Mayumura sisters who took Michiho and Doryo's bodies were the culprits. They longed for a happy marriage with their chosen groom even after death. While I can't be their real husband, I hope the red thread and lipstick were enough to fulfill their wishes. The girls in my vision were school age. Were they able to wash away some of their resentment after experiencing their stolen youth? As a spirit doctor, I'd like to believe I set them free of their curse. I hope their smiles before they faded is the answer to my question. Me too. I'll see you in the next one. Don't know how long we have left on this. Probably not a lot. But yeah. I'll see you then.